So what's been my biggest lesson and learning step so far in terms of my growth? My biggest growth so far in kind of doing a business and starting a business and trying to grow a business has been shifting from a scarcity, panicking, non-calm mindset and mode to a calm, chilled, abandoned mindset, where it's like literally all this that I'm working for and all that I'm doing, none of it actually belongs to me. It's all borrowed, and I came on this earth with nothing. I'll leave this earth with nothing, but I want to obviously do the best and do what I can do to be able to give back and help others. But yes, there's no need to panic. There's no need, just work through the problems. Whether you panic or not, the problems are still there. So how has this cost me my business, and how has this obviously cost me with tenants, signing up and getting tenants in, obviously not having enough money, which is a real problem. Not having enough money. I'm not too sure where the money's going to come from because I've already borrowed out money left, right and centre. So kind of just rushing and getting tenants in. It's cost me because I've ended up getting the wrong tenants in. Don't get me wrong, those tenants have massively helped in terms of covering the rent and the guaranteed rent, but then they've also cost me more issues and more headaches. So one of the tenants I got in, I was literally at the property every other day dealing with some sort of issue or headache. I had to fix his door like 3-4 times. And even for him to move out, I literally had to pay him an extra $250 towards his deposit for him to move out, because he just couldn't do it, and it was just too much. It was just too much for the property. Even got to a point one day, literally, some drug dealers turned out to the property while there, and they'd stashed things under the staircase in association with this tenant, and it just it wasn't worth it in the end. Like, it wasn't, the headache wasn't worth the tenant and the money we were getting from him, because I was just carrying too much headache. Again, another example was another tenant that I signed. I needed tenants to pay the rent, and that was the bottom line of it, and to pay the bills. So again, I signed tenants. I didn't follow the steps in terms of getting all the references. I got the ID, of course, and I made them sign the contract. But now I'm in a situation where the tenant's leaving and I only give them 4 days notice. What do? Do I proceed through court and say this is your contract? Or do I just let the tenant go? Just let them go and focus on finding another tenant? Because either way, whether I go through court or not, or just not through court or not, if they refuse to pay, then I'm stuck in the same boat anyway. I might as well just let the tenant gracefully go and then just deal with finding and focus on finding another tenant, and then figure out a way to cover the void period with the landlord's rent. Because that's another issue altogether, covering the void periods with the landlord's rent. Even the current deal we signed it from a good place, a place where we thought if we offered value, it would be enough. If offered value, you paid the high rent, it would be enough. Landlord passed some more deals and for us to build that way. Unfortunately, it's not worked out that way with the void periods, tenant going in and out, having tenant issues. We've just not managed to do that. We've not managed to obviously just have a steady, stabilized business. So obviously now we're negotiating with the landlord. We've learned you can't start a business by essentially being in the scarcity mindset of I want to take on more properties quick. No, you want to take on more properties, but from an abundant mindset where you know the service you're offering is good, so you must get paid a certain amount for it. Not, we need the property, we're desperate for the property, so we just take it on whatever number you say. That doesn't work. So part of what's helping to become so calm, and these are a lot of tips I'm going to give you, is firstly, shift my mindset. Just shift your mindset. Literally. Just know, like, all that we're working for, none of it belongs to us. We'll come and we'll go. And what's the worst case that can happen? What, you get CCJ, then what? You're gonna die with that CCJ? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a system humans created to trap each other. It's a CCJ. You get out of it. You figure it out. Like, you'll be okay. Just stay calm, relaxed. Another thing that's massively helped me is cold showers. I cannot not emphasize how much cold showers have helped me stay calm and relaxed. Cold showers have been a life changer, and I do completely different videos on that. But yeah, you should definitely give cold showers a go. Don't do nothing too crazy. Literally 3 minutes is what I do. It's just that shock of your nervous system, and staying calm in that shock, and staying under that cold shower. keep going, keep grinding, and see you on the other side.